Anybody seen Dave Chappelle's special on Netflix?
I watched some of it.
Some of it?
What are you talking about?
What did you think? Everybody's talking about
David
it.
is being David. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Controversy, some of the things he said, it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave being Dave.
You heard him step on toes. You heard him hurt feelings.
Yeah, he did do that, and yeah.
And one about Juice Smollett or whatever. So yeah.
Mhm. But you know what though? Hey, when you come to see a stand-up comic, you
Right.
expect the unexpected. You know,
Right.
you can't have your sleeve on your shirt and put your heart on it too. So you get your bubble busted.
You know, Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, they was kind of raw themselves too. They said whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
This one here, Dave, man, you need to catch it.
that's how
I'm about 45 minutes into it, and I think I'm gonna catch the rest of it
Somebody
tonight.
talk
Oh,
shit.
yeah, it's good. I mean, I think he touched on a lot of important topics. You know, and the thing is, they're all jokes, and I think that's the big thing that his message was trying to come across as. I mean, there was some of it where I was like, I don't even know if I should laugh at that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've gotten into this culture where it's everybody's offended by something, and you got people, you know, that are getting shows canceled, or you know, saying their careers are ending over
Something they said.
Something they might have said. I mean, not to. It's not good to put hate out there in the world, but it's also hard, I think. You know what I'm saying? When everyone's trying not to offend everybody. Everyone wants to be PC and all that, you know, but you got stuff constantly changing, constantly evolving. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was a big message that I took from the show, and you know, it was a little bit refreshing.
Yeah.
You know, he was getting a lot of flack for the show. You know, there was that news article, I think it was on Vice or something, saying, "Oh, just skip over the show." Dave's being misogynist or you know, homophobic, everything else.
So of course now, even if I wasn't going to watch it, since I heard that, now I got to watch it. Now I got to see what he was being misogynist about. You know, what's all the controversy?
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna make it a priority to see it. So they actually, And then didn't he do 2, or he's got another one coming, or he signed a deal for 2 and did?
This one here, he said he had been sitting down for a while, and he said people want him to come back. He said, well, blank, I don't know why I'm going to come back, but I'm going to go ahead and do this one here, see how this one flows over for you.
I see.
And that's what I mean. I used to like different types of comedy. I never could get into Bill Cosby or Red Fox. The Wonder Page kind of touched me a little bit, and Robert Harris kind of touched me a little bit, but you have to be living in some times to understand why these are the way that he think. But if you ever follow any comedian, you just don't get a body of work that's completed over here and not know the history of who they were at Comedy Central when he was there. You know, he did a lot of skits and stuff like that, but over here, he's just telling like he sees it, and like I say, it's kind of hard to depict. I don't want to give it away in case y'all want to watch it.
I do. I'm going to do it tonight.
Some of the issues and some of the things he say, it makes sense, but you have to put yourself in a perspective.
Right.
And then
If you just hear the clip,
yeah,
you'll get it twisted.
right.
You'll get offended.
It's like he's this way, but like I said, he's in an interracial marriage.
Right.
And he
People
touched
forget
on
that.
He touched on that. And like I said, hey, homophobic. Right now, I'm not homophobic, but hey, you know, if it touched somebody that's in there, I'm sure it was a couple of dozen of them in there. Hey, you know, they came and see what, you know, hey, it's unrestricted. This dude has no filter. That's what he get paid to do. Hey, you give me 120 million, I'll walk up and down this table right here.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and that would it take me to get paid at the end of the show.
Right.
I'm waiting on the mailbox. Hey, I'm checking her this week. Oh, I'm checking her this next week. That's residual money.
Right.
You know, so we just go back and like I said, I'm gonna finish it, and then we can touch base again on the next week.
See how offended I am, or how offended I am not. I'm probably going to be in the not offended category. It's really hard to. One thing that offended me, there was a man and a woman in Oklahoma last week. They do like a after the Today Show kind of talk show for that local Oklahoma area. It's like a local version of their, you know, that morning news block. Well, black male, white female, co-hosting the show. And they were doing a story about a gorilla at the zoo for whatever reason.
Mhm.
And at the end of the story, it's just part of TV and radio that you have time to feel, where you just kind of freestyle or ad lib or whatever you want to call it. And during that portion, the white female said to the black male about the gorilla that they were doing the story about, she said, that gorilla looks kind of like you.
Oh my.
Exactly.
That's what TV.
Exactly.
And
And if you see the clip, I don't know if we have it, but if you see the clip, the guy just kind of sits there for a second like he's
he was in
like-
Oklahoma.
like he's stunned, and then the guy trying to cover for her, he says, well, actually the gorilla does kind of look like me. Tried to cover for her. Well, you can imagine what the aftermath of that was. So she's on the air the next day, and she's crying and she's apologizing.
I don't buy it.
And exactly,
I'm sorry, I don't buy it.
exactly,
She said what she felt.
right.
I mean,
Well, on the cool though, with his head turned like this, hey, I mean, if I was playing a dozen, hey, he look, hey, look at it. Hey, but if we were playing a dozen, I'd tell him he looked like that monkey was on TV. But for her to keep her
but she
job.
called her, man. It's different.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
hey, sometimes, man, they're like I clown and cut up at work.
Yeah.
Like when Walter coming over there, I'm not gonna stop crapping on somebody because Walter come over, he
But
just
you
say,
ain't on the air, man.
well, I
But you
understand.
ain't on the air.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
how Cosell said, look at that monkey.
Look at that little monkey. Yeah.
yeah. Now that was just.
I'm just saying, man, I was staring talking about the little girls are playing basketball.
Back up, man.
That was not right.
I'm just saying,
That
man.
was not
She
right.
was trying to be funny. That ain't the point.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness. He don't
just-
look like that
hey,
monkey.
I think if you said it, you need to own it. That's my thing. She don't really,
She owned it, but she
only said-
apologized.
She only said to keep her
She
job.
has to apologize to
To
keep
keep
her
her
job.
job.
Yeah.
And she kept
But
her
it's-
job,
and
which
she
was the
said
amazing
that.
thing to me. I've been fired a whole lot more for a whole lot less. How did she get to keep her
It's
job?
to me.
Right.
It's not.
No. Cause that's how America is.
That's true.
I'm just being for real, man.
That's true.
I mean, I can give you an example.
Oh, she didn't mean it. People are just too sensitive.
Can we take a picture real quick?
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? You think I look like a monkey?
No, everybody, you say shit, man.
You look like a parrot.
You look like Gleek on
Hold
Super
on,
Friends.
hold on.
You look like Gleek on Super Friends. Gleek on Super
Hold on. So this is me back in the 8th grade.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Friends. Like I say, look like
I'm just saying though.
Nah. You look more like a parrot with the beard.
Just a little bit. I thought that was my long lost cousin.
Oh, yeah?
I saw.
I thought it was Richard Cunningham.
You know what I'm saying? I thought I was looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
With the little haircut, with the straight
Yeah.
mole on the Three Stooges.
Hey, you
Bang.
that.
Trying to tell you.
With his bangs is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
With his little bangs.